Jai Shri Mataji. A very good morning to one and all. Beloved Mother, on this sacred morning, we humbly sit at your lotus feet. With each breath, we let go of yesterday and enter the stillness of now. We surrender all thoughts, all worries, all plans, and become one with silence that lives within. O divine Kundalini, please raise within us gently, cleansing our being, balancing our subtle system. Let the light of Sri Ganesha awaken our innocence. Let the cool breeze of spirit flow through our hands, and let the Sahasrara open like thousand petal lotus to receive your divine love. In this moment, we are nothing. We are just the spirit. We are just the witness. We are just the breath of divine. Srimataji, we humbly bow down at your lotus feet on this new morning. We offer our hearts in surrender. We let go of the past. We let go of the future. We become the present and now. Srimataji, please awaken our spirit and guide us into the silence of pure awareness. Having said this, we have prayer. Let's all bow down gently to Srimataji and raise our kundalinis and give bandhan.
Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Trigunaatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrar Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namah
Keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath in and gently breathe out. As we take a deep breath in, let the body soften, let our mind become still. Feel the weight of the body grounding you to the Mother Earth. Now bring your attention into your heart, in the quiet sanctuary within, where your spirit always resides. Here, with each breath, feel yourself going deeper, beyond thoughts, beyond identity, into the silent presence within. Now softly speak within. Oh, my spirit, are you there? Oh, my spirit, are you there? And listen with your heart. Yes, I am here always. Listen with your heart. Spirit, inner voice. Yes, I am here always. I am your strength. I am your light, the silent witness of your life. Let this inner dialogue unfold like petals of a lotus. Why do I feel lost sometimes? Because you forget me. The Spirit says, because you forget me in the noise. Return to the silence and you will find me again. So when you ask the Spirit which is residing in your heart, why do I feel lost sometimes? Listen to your heart and the Spirit which answers, because you forget me in the noise. Return to silence and you'll find me again. This is a deep dialogue conversation with your spirit, which you are having yourself. How can I trust you more deeply? The Spirit answers, by surrendering your fears, by living in present, by remembering who you truly are. Here we surrender all our fears to our own spirit and just living in that moment. And we remember now at this moment that we are spirit, nothing else. The spirit which has no fear and no troubles, and spirit is something that is Sat Chit Anand. That is which is truth, that is which is always in Nirananda, that is the joyous state, blissful state, which is beyond everything. That is the spirit. Mother, will you guide me? Because we believe that Mother is our spirit. I am her reflection within you. The spirit says, when you ask Shri Mataji, will you guide me, Divine Mother, in your heart? The spirit answers, I am her reflection within you. The more you love, the more you dissolve. And closer you come to the ocean of compassion. The spirit is the reflection of Shri Mataji, which is within us, within our heart, saying that the more you love me, the more you dissolve. And the closer you come to the ocean of compassion, feel the peace of the sacred communion that is your spirit and Srimad. Let your spirit speak to you in silence. 2 minutes. Put your attention on your spirit, which is in your heart, and listen to it completely in silence. Gently bring your palms together in your heart. Say softly within, "Oh, my beloved spirit, thank you for your presence, for your truth, for your eternal companionship. May I always remember this conversation and walk in love, surrender, and light. Feel the divine joy of your inner self." Breathe in and exhale slowly. Breathe in and exhale slowly. Gently moving your hands, fingers on your heart, smiling in your heart. As you feel the divine joy of inner self, please Thank the divine presence. Oh, my beloved spirit, thank you for your presence, for your truth, for your eternal companionship. May I always remember this conversation and walk in love, surrender, and light. Feel the divine joy of your inner self. Breathe in and exhale slowly. Feel the joy of spirit within, which is nothing but Srimati's presence in your heart. In only silence, you can hear what Srimati is telling you, guiding you to your higher essence, higher growth in your spiritual essence and in being. Gently moving your hands, smiling in your heart, feeling the love in your heart, feeling the presence of Srimati in and around, feeling the aura of Srimati surrounding you with her love and compassion. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes and look at Srimati's altar from where you're receiving immense love and vibrations through your sasara to your heart. Being in this wonderful, blissful state, enjoying the vibrations, let's listen to the divine talk of Srimati so that we observe more devotion, more awakening of the Mahakali principle in us. Yes, Srimati.
Languages. You just read French compulsorily by this country. So you have no international views or international news. That this Catholic Church has done so many horrible things in the past that is unbelievable that they have anything to do with God. They burnt many cardinals in the heart, roasted them. Not only that, they killed so many people who ever tried to utter a word about them. They were much worse than Muslim people. They went to other countries like South America, America, all these places, they're all Catholics. Even our country. And they killed millions and millions of people. Now, as this is Kruta Yuga that has started, one of the things, as I said yesterday, is that you will have to pay for whatever you have done on mass scale or individual scale. If that is the case, then one must know that France has to pay a lot and this Catholic Church has to pay more. Catholic Church has just taken out yarns out of their heads and started a theory of original sin. That's how to condemn every other incarnation, every other prophet, that they were all with original sin. And even they said Mary was born with original sin. For many popes they were discussing. This shows that this whole hocus pocus religion of Catholic Church had to establish itself by forcing people, by torturing them, by taking all their ideas into their own control, give them funny ideas like original sin. Another is that you must confess, giving them a left to shake. They treated women as nothing, and to Mother of Mary they called her a woman. And this, Paul, as I told you yesterday, is a fact. Now it's necessary for surgeons to understand how this Catholic Church is so dangerous and has been doing such harm. As there has been so many books about it that you people don't read because it's not in French. There are English books from America. You must learn English. It's very important now, I feel, that all the French must know English. They must read English. French will not give you the international personality that you are supposed to acquire. You had some scholarship, not much. The real scholarship comes from England and also from America in English language and also from India. One gentleman who tried to translate all these things in UNESCO was thrown out by your media. Your media is taking full advantage that you don't read any other newspapers. They are doing whatever they feel like. All kinds of scandals, all kinds of sensationalization. Whatever they want to write, they write in few places. On one side, the suppression of natural life of human beings led them to go to Freud. Where Freud is the dirtiest man you could think of, who has put his ideas into your head. But as if you are already brainwashed people that you accept it. How could you accept Freud? If Freud had come to India, they would have killed him in no time. What happens is that somehow or other, I don't know what is the reason, I don't know where to place it, but the wisdom is not there. There is no maturity, there is no wisdom. America I can understand because it is only 200-300 years old. But what about the French? They have not been able to mature, but they have become extremely frivolous. Maturity is finished. One of the reasons could be that they want that you should be always young. In India, young people are called as stupid. We call it Gada Pachisi. In the 25 years, they are donkeys. They are never regarded as sensible people before. And gradually, by this movement from Catholic Church to Freud, what has happened that you haven't got your own personality. to understand what is right and what is wrong. Of course, I must say, Sahajogis must have done lots of punyas and must be very courageous people to be born in this country. Otherwise, I don't know how you could have taken your birth here. The law is so funny that they said it depends on the mood of the magistrate. You see, the magistrate doesn't know the law. Such a stupid country in modern times I've never known. Nowhere in the world there's such a stupid law as it is here. Of course, in America there's no justice. They do what they like. But here, a so-called modern people, what is their condition is that they have no sense of law. If you ask them what is the law, they don't know. It's the mood of the magistrate. Now supposing he has had a big drink in the last night. Second day he comes with a hangover. So finished. And then he will be very much biased towards the drunkards only. So here it is becoming such a horrible society that Indians would be shocked beyond doubt, but nothing but prostitution. To see and to be seen. Why? Every woman has to dress up in such a way that she should be attractive. For what? Is she a prostitute? All kinds of bathroom cultures developed. For example, French bath, you know what it means. All over the world. It's a very dirty habit of laziness. It comes because of drinking. If you drink too much next morning, you are so lethargic that you take just a French bath and go. So please try to remember as French Sahajogis that your task is much more difficult than the task of other countries. Because it lacks completely wisdom. Neither you will find in your institutions, nor in your government, nor in any education. It's lacking wisdom completely. And to have wisdom, according to these Freudian people, is that you are egoistical. They have such funny ideas from the yarn of Mr. Freud that no sensible man would accept. But people have lost their senses. And like blotting paper, whatever is filthy, destructive, horrible, subhuman, they try to absorb. Supposed to be Christian nation. Please, all Sahajogis must understand. You must get hold of books and find out where are we. I worked very hard in France, you know that very well. I used to think this is the gate of hell. But it is much worse than that. It's a mire of faith. And you are born here and you have become like lotuses, so fragrant and beautiful. You will have to fight it out. I am always with you, all my powers with you. But remember that you have to fight this society. You have to save so many people. You have to rescue them. Children are given liberty to do what you like. They have no sense of liberty. Supposing there's an aeroplane which has not fixed properly and made to fly, what will happen to the aeroplane? If the children are given liberty without the right sense of their duty and the right sense about themselves, what will happen to them? Why children are born to parents? It is to get spoiled, to have liberty, or to get some guidance. You cannot guide your children. They are so rude, they are so arrogant, they have gone off completely. You know, for 1 month we had to struggle with these Western children. And we had come to the point of verge of closing down that school because they were really violent children. As if coming from some jungle. Even the jungle animals have some sense. So you have to think about your children. What's going to happen to your children? What is going to be their situation? If they are going to live in the same manner in this dirt, these children will turn out to be waste, just a waste. They will have no education, no character, no personality. They'll end up with AIDS or with drugs or something. I do not see any future for the children of France. No future. And you have to fight that we want to have a future for our children. We don't want them to be ruined. And you must have courage to fight it. It's very important to have courage. If you do not have the courage, you cannot fight. And today's puja is to give that courage in your hearts. See it all around you. What's happening? You are all nicely enjoying yourself in the realm of God. You have entered into the kingdom of God. But what about the rest of the people? The majority of the people, where are they going? What is going to be the future of this horrible Muladhara place? Now, Freud has been discovered as a fraudulent man, and now there are books after so many years when he has already ruined the people all over the world. But the worst of all, they are ruined him. The responsibility, especially of the women, I think, because they are responsible for the society. The society of France has gone to dogs. And for you to now take up upon yourself to talk against this kind of anarchy that is working out the destruction of your families. If the women decide, I'm sure they can very, very easily work it out. Instead of asking for liberation nonsensical, you better ask for the assent of this country. I know I've worked very hard and you are all there. I'm very happy to see that you all are there to fulfill the desires of the divine. Because now you should know in a very big way, masses of people will be destroyed. Not from without, but from within. Suddenly you will hear so many millions disappear with this disease. Also, you must protect yourself. All of Always give yourself a bandhan. Always lead a clean life. There are certain hygienic rules of Sahaja Yoga. Please try to follow them. Do not neglect it. If somebody gets AIDS, you will not have him in Sahaja Yoga. Whatever may the conditions, whatever may be the reason. You have to be very careful. Also, I would say never treat an AIDS patient. Like the one yesterday who was arguing with me. Actually, because they have only two types of people, one who are arrogant and another one which always think that it's better they should die. They have no will to live. So there are only two types of people, either right-sided or left-sided. And they can never ascend. We have tried. Of course, one person is living for the last 7 years, but still, he has no faith in himself. Maybe next generation might be better if they come back. But as far as this generation is concerned, you should know your responsibility is very great. All the Sahaja Yogis must take a vow that they fight this society and try to save their country and their countrymen from a complete disaster. There's going to be no war. Only they will fight themselves and die. It's a very serious matter. For that, we decided to have this puja of Durga today, that all negativity should be destroyed. So many deities build up the body of Kali. Every part of her body was created by a deity, looked after by a deity, and is also later on is reflected in you all. So they say that God has made human beings in his own image. I would say I have made you in my own image. All the deities at your disposal. They are all with you. And they have created you. If you see it minutely, it is the deities who have brought forth all the beauty that you have. They have made all this beautiful congregation, beautiful transformation, and they have created such angelic people out of it. They are always working it out. But one thing you have to do is to have the drive. You had pure desire to ascend, but for what? You want to have the light, but for what? You want to become gurus, for what? To save people, for their salvation. Only through your channels I can work out such. If I could work out myself, I would have. It's not a question of killing one Rakshasa. God knows how many there are Rakshasas and Rakshasas. And they are everywhere. Even within you they were. Now they have gone. So you have to do full justice to such. That's very important. I knew the puja would be very late because Kali's puja is always done in the night after 12. So it had to be. So last night I slept at 4 o'clock and I don't know what time I will. It all works out. It's all worked out. But you have to have deliberations. You have to think, what can we do to change this? Why not write some books? Why not write some experiences? Get them published in French only. Let the French know what's happening outside. Get some of the books translated. Some American books, some English books. At least give quotations from them. How they are unaware. First, this Catholic Church has to go away. It will, no doubt, I'm sure about it. They are literally frightened of us. And we have to now really show them what we are capable.
Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for the boundless bliss and peace we experienced in our meditation just now. Your love and light filled every cell of our being, awakening our inner joy and calm. May this sacred bliss remain within us all through the day, guiding our thoughts, actions, and heart, keeping us connected to your divine presence. We carry your grace within, walking gently, living fully, and sharing your love with the world. Go down to Srimati, express our deep gratitude to Srimati.
हर भर